Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Ahviworld. In this video you're gonna learn how to make these beautiful v-neck polo shirts. You could use this method for both male and female, but for the purpose of this class we're going to be concentrating on making a male shirt. Let's get started. Here are the things needed for making the polo top for men. I have this fabric here. Is crepe fabric. Is stretchy but not too stretchy, so it's just the perfect fabric to use for it. I have my tape, a pair of scissors, and a pencil. I'm supposed to use a chalk, but you can see the fabric is white, so I prefer to use pencil for this. Okay, the number of yards I'm going to use for this fabric is 1.5 yards. Okay, and I'm using the stretchy part of this fabric to form the circumference of the body. So after knowing the stretchy parts, I will fold it to that direction like so, into two like this. Thereafter I'll fold it again. That is going to be into 4 if you count it, like so. Then I will lay it flat on the table and try to adjust and stretch it to make sure that all the edges are equal, right? Then I will get the length of the shirt. The length is supposed to be 30. I'm going to add 2 inches to it to make it 32, because you know the down part of every polo is usually wide. Okay, so we can fold it and have that wide part as the hem, right? So I will just mark my 32 inches right here, then take it to the other end of the fabric and mark 32 as well. Thereafter I will connect the lines together with a ruler. If you have a ruler, you could use it. I don't have a ruler here, so I will just place my tape right on this line and connect the lines together. Then I will get the shoulder measurement. The shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2. I have 8 inches. So I'll place my 8 inches right here on this folded edge and place it like so. Then just mark it right here. Thereafter you get the armhole. How do you get your armhole? Armhole is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. So the bust is 44 plus 44 divided by 6, sorry, plus 1.5. I have 8.8. I'll mark it right here. Note that it's not constant. As I'm sewing, as I'm going, if it's too small, I can always adjust and increase it. Okay, so then I will mark the half length right here. Half length from that armhole, just count 6 inches to that place. You get your half length right here. So now I'm going to take the bust circumference. Now the bust is 44 divided by 4. I have 11. So we'll mark 11 right here, plus 1 inch sewing allowance. You could use 1.5. It's a matter of choice. Okay, so I'll mark the inches here, which is 12 inches. Then the round waist is 38 inches divided by 4. I have 9 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. I will mark it right here. Then I will take the same measurements I used for the bust. I will measure it at this down part here, which is the same thing as the hip part. Okay, the hip measurement was also used, so it's the same as the bust measurement. Thereafter I will connect the lines together from this down part, which is the hips, straight up to where I have the bust. Okay, then for the neck measurements, I'm going to use 3 inches width for both front and back. Okay, I'll mark 3 inches here. Remember, we're cutting both of them together. You're going to see the way I'm going to separate it. Okay, then that of the back is what I'm taking now. I'm taking 1 inch. That's 3 inches by 1 inch. 1 inch depth and 3 inches width. Okay, I'll mark it right here. Then mark the same 1 inch right here as well. Then connect the lines together like this. Then curve this place like so. Okay, this one is the back neck. Then from the front, remember we're using the same 3 inches. Okay, so the depth is going to be 6 inches. Okay, I'll just measure 6 inches to this point like so. Then I'm going to form a V ranging from that top down. I decided to go in by 1 inch at this very point, this down part, okay, and so that it will form a kind of a straight a horizontal line there before forming the V. But as I'm sewing it, I will cross check after joining the shoulders. I will see how it looks. If it's something I like, I will leave it, but if not, I'm going to remove it to form straight V. Okay, so I will connect the lines together like this. Remember that this shoulder measurement, I'm also going to take it at this bust point, bust part area where I have the armhole, then connect it together with this very point. Okay, so remember the shoulder was 8 inches. I took 8 inches as well, this down part, then connect it together like this. I'm so sorry the lines are not visible. Okay, you can't see it clearly. It's because of the color of the fabric. Sorry about that. So I'll connect the armhole curve like so to this very point. Thereafter, I'll come down by half an inch. You can come down by 1 inch. Okay, let me come down by 0.75 inch. Okay, then that's the shoulder slope. After marking it right here, I'll connect it to this very point. That's the neck measurement there. Thereafter, I'll cut it out. You have to be very careful at this stage, because once you make any mistake from here, it's going to damage the whole thing permanently. Okay, so the first thing to do, since they are together, remember both fabric front and back are together, you first of all cut out the back side, because the back neck is higher than that of the front. Okay, so you cut out the back first, then pull it out before cutting out the front. You're welcome once more to this channel. If you are new to this channel, I say welcome specially. And if you haven't subscribed yet, the subscribe button is just down below. Click on it so that you'll be getting more creative videos like this from us. We upload videos every Mondays and Thursdays. Okay, and we have variety of activities of skills to show, ranging from fascinators to clothing to health and all that you can think of. Remember, you're not paying for subscribing, so hit the subscribe button so we can roll together. After cutting it, I will simply pull it out like this. That's the inner one. This inner one that I just pulled out is going to serve as the back side of it. Okay, so this upper one, I will cut the neck to form that V that is going to be the front of the bodice. Remember, the front is V while the back is upper, as in it goes up, so you can see it. This is how it is. Then the next thing to do is to take both sides now and join the shoulders together. You can see the way the neck is. Okay, it's not going to remain like this. I'm going to cut a straight strip, then fold it and use it to fold it. You will see it when the time comes. Let's set it aside and go straight to cutting of the sleeves. Remember, you always have to put into consideration the stretchy part of the fabric, because that's going to form the circumference of the hand. Okay, so I folded it into 2, then into 4, because I'm going to cut the sleeves to get both together. So this is the length of the sleeve, is about 9 inches, so I made it 10 inches. So I'm going to take the length here, then connect the lines together. After connecting the lines, I'm going to go in from this very point, 5 inch inside. This is not the folded edge. Okay, this is the other side that is open. Remember, we're still going to open this other one that is looking folded here. So you go in by 5-inch, then connect from this point to the beginning of the shoulder here, which is going to form our armhole. Okay, I'm going to connect the line from here right now to the beginning of that this very point here. Then I will take the round sleeve. The round sleeve is 15 inches. I will divide it by 2. I have 7.5 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. I have 8.5. So I'll place my tape right here and mark 8.5 here. That's the fuller part of the arm. Okay, then I'll come down to the edge. The edge is 13 inches, so I'll divide it by 2 as well. I have my 6.5 plus 1 inch is 7.5. I'll connect it to this very point, then I'll cut it out.
This is Ahviworld.
To begin the sewing, I'm simply going to place right side facing right side like so, then join the shoulders together at 1/2 inch. I will simply sew from here down to this point. After joining the shoulders, this is the outcome. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is to take the measurement of this neck round. You can hold it like this. Make sure these shoulders are facing each other. Then I think I decided to cut this place out. Remember, I told you at the beginning that if I don't like it, I'll cut it out. So I'll just cut it to give me a sharp V like I've always wanted. So now I can take the measurement round. So as I hold it like this, I'll just place my tape round it. Ensure that these shoulders are together. Okay, after taking the measurement round the neck, I'm going to cut out a straight strip like I told you earlier on. That's going to be like 3 inches. Okay, unfold 3 inches. That's 1 inch on both sides, so that after sewing allowance, I'm going to have 2 inches left. Okay, so I just folded it like this, then take the measurements like this, straight, just a straight strip. Thereafter I'll cut it out. What I have here is about 35, so it depends on what you have. Okay, so you have to measure your neck, the neck of whatever you're sewing around, then you get the exact measurement for that. Then I cut it out. After cutting it, let me quickly show you the right way to take the measurement of the neck. Make sure I join the shoulders together like this. Hope you see those 2 seams of the shoulder. After joining like this, I start from the back, or you could start from the front, then just hold it like this and keep it going till you get to where the V ends. Okay, after going around, you can see the measurement is 12 inches. That's on fold. It gave me 12. That's 12 multiplied by 2. I have 24. It means the circumference of that neck is 24. So I will place it like this at that V part and start my sewing like this till I go round the V. Okay, here is it after stitching. What I did was after this, I made sure I top stitch it so that it could lay flat. Can you see that? You can actually use another method for sewing this. You can hold it two together and just stitch across like this in form of a V. Okay, that's after cutting out the straight strip, fold into 2 and stitch here. Then you place it starting from the V part here and sew it round. So you can actually use both methods. It will still give you the same result. And the next thing to do is to flip it over like so, then try to hold stitch across the side seam 1 inch each. After that, I will attach the sleeves to the body. Okay, before attaching the sleeves to the body, I actually cut out another straight strip that I added at the tip or the end of the sleeve like this. So I added this so that it can form a kind of a double there, like a form of a band. So you could leave yours like that. It's a matter of choice. Here is it. I'm done with it. Wow, is this not amazing? This is lovely. You could make this at the comfort of your home. If you like this video, kindly give us thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And stay tuned for more videos because our next video is going to be very inspiring. This is amazing. You can make this for your husband, your fiancé, for yourself as well. It's for both male and female. If you have been watching my videos every time and you haven't subscribed, you are wrong. Please do that. It won't cost you anything. You are not being charged for subscribing. Can you see it on the body of my client? Wow, is this not amazing? Stay tuned for more videos. I remain Ahviworld. Bye.